when the zodiac signs get sad. Aries, I'm just not feeling myself today. Aries does not like physically unwell or limited due to injury. They make dreadful patients and are poor listeners to medical advice. Consequently, they become sad and petulant if not bouncing back to their former fearless self quick enough. Like a caged animal, they pine and often require a good therapist and understanding friends to help cope with physical setbacks. Taurus, if I keep smiling, no one will notice. Giving up makes Taurus sad simply because their stubbornness does not allow for failure. When all their efforts have failed to achieve success and they realize there is no B plan, sadness and despondency take over. This sign is so bullheaded, they often go around pretending everything is okay. But their erratic behavior will signal a dose of the blues. Let them know you are there when they're ready to divulge. Cancer, deep waters and slow healers. Family and friends are everything to Cancer. And when a loved one is lost, they will grieve for a long time. They tend to see the person everywhere, need to mark anniversaries with rituals and stories. Because they feel lost so deeply, it is pointless trying to rush them through sadness. Provide them with a lot of time and be a good listener. Things will eventually get better. Gemini, if I talk fast enough, the sadness will disappear. Gemini is usually good at navigating chaos, but sometimes they can attempt too much too quickly, drop from an exhaustion and burnout. This will usually happen with a crash, and the ensuing sadness is loud and inconsolable. Put them to bed and rest them for a few days. They should come good by the weekend. Leo, don't touch their things, please. The Leo personality loves to own beautiful things, and they're proud of the life they've built. When one of their prized possessions get damaged or stolen, they feel betrayed and disappointed. They also hate being ripped off, which can result in loss of pride and feelings of sadness. Leo's blues are angry and full of disbelief that anyone would treat them so appallingly. Usually self-worth eventually kicks back in though, and they coax themselves back into happiness. Virgo, please clean this mess up, it's making me sad. Virgo can be control freaks and they like everything just so. They hate half-assed plans and untidiness. When things get messy and Virgo is no longer in charge of the environment, sadness overwhelms them. In response, they will often shut down and become physically ill. Migraines, tummy aches are common symptoms of Virgo blues. Libra, it's my party and I'll cry if I want to and then be happy tomorrow. Sometimes it seems like Libra is always able to keep the emotions under control and things in perspective. Much will make them sad, but it's momentary. In response to sadness, Libra will have a good, if somewhat embarrassing, loud cry, blow their nose and then get on with spreading happiness throughout the universe. Scorpio, don't push me cause I'm close to the edge. To the Scorpio personality, brooding and sadness are the same thing, and they love both. In fact, the darker things in life often pique their interest. Deeply romantic, they will dwell over the lost and unrequited loves and weep elegantly over the terrible beauty of natural disasters. When Scorpio's normal melancholy becomes a matter of concern, friends may notice signs of self-harm or a growing fondness for hallucinogenics. That may be time to suggest rehab. Sagittarius, what's so funny about that? Sagittarius is a natural skeptic, and that's why they can poke fun at just about everything in the universe. Humor is their safety valve. Sagittarius falls into sadness when an event or person is so terrible, Sagittarius, that even the blackest of humor cannot be applied. Sagittarius will go unnaturally quiet and need time to process and search for their lost funny bone. Capricorn, what happened to my 5-year plan? Capricorn is a hard taskmaster, particularly on themselves. They visualize, plan well, and know exactly where they want to be in 10 years. Sadness arises when the plan is not fulfilled or a loved one refuses to offer support. If Capricorn feels the success has passed them by, Sadness and bitterness set in. They need to get back on the horse and create another plan as soon as possible. Aquarius, stop the world, I want to get off. Aquarius are often gypsy-like, not tied to one place or person. When you push them to commit or conform, they become sad and starved of oxygen. This sadness manifests itself in loss of appetite and disinterest in the world at large. The best tactic to get the sign out of a sadness hump is to send them on a holiday where they can indulge their wanderlust and roam free. With luck, they'll return to you eventually. Pisces, why do I keep making the same mistakes over and over again? Pisces make themselves sad. This sign has a propensity to revisit destructive behaviors and self-sabotage relationships. Then they beat themselves up for not being able to change and end up sad and angry. But they can and do change. It just takes 1 to trillion attempts. Hold them when they are sad and don't judge their dodgy choices.